on the beat, on the beat.
Hit me on the gram if you fella like a man. You might just be a fan. You could fly me to Japan. I know you wanna taste it cause I'm looking like a snack. Let me show you how dirty chicks throw it back.
So what is good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and let's get right into it. So basically, to get started, I'm just going to wipe off any excess makeup that I have on my eyelids with the makeup wipe.
If you don't listen that much, some of y'all don't listen that.
So first things first, I'm going to take my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and I'm just going to rub that onto my eyelid with my finger.
What you say for the crowd? Cause some of y'all don't listen at all. Some of y'all don't answer that call. Realize the movie that I was watching, it's the end of the world. Illuminati is coming. Gather the boys and girls and watches it all unfurls. They clutching at all their pearls and no one asking for guidance. Stimulus check, won't you cash app that? I got niggas and they said that respect they black. Politicians and they said don't know how to act. That's why we sitting on the wrong track, back to the long track. And it's okay to be rich.
Next, I'm going to go with my 24-hour eyeshadow primer and put that onto my lid as well, just for some extra hold. I really don't want any creasing, especially with a light eyeshadow look.
Please don't divide us, keep that and try to face your intruder to be someone brighter. Yeah, all in mind if you don't listen that much. But some of y'all don't listen at all. Same shit they be pushing, yo, but it's got a grown man having withdrawals. I don't mind if you don't listen that much. Yo, I just mind what you say for the crowd. Cause some of y'all don't listen at all. Some of y'all don't.
So you're just going to try and get that primer as even as possible. And then for the next step, I'm going to take my Louise base in Rumour 0. And I'm actually just going to do the exact same thing as the other two primers and then just put that onto my face very lightly. A little goes a long way with this product, so you really just want to dab a little bit and then just keep building onto that. I'm just using my finger to try and blend that product in together more, but to do it better, I'm going to take a very small buffering brush, take a very light amount of that Louise base, and I'm going to dab it on and try and blend it in with the rest of the product that's on my lid. And it's very important that you do this and blend, because later on when you try to put that lighter type of eyeshadow color on, you don't want to see the blotches. So it's really important that you get it as even as possible. So it doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, I still have a little blotch right there, but it's good enough for me because trust me, it's not going to be perfect, sis, okay? So next I'm going to go in with my Modern Renaissance palette in the shade Golden Orchard. And this is going to be my transition color, so I'm just going to put that onto my brow bone and blend it in with the blending brush.
Realize the movie that I was watching, it's the end of the world. Illuminati is coming. Gather the boys and girls and watches it all unfurls. They clutching at all their pearls and no one asking for guidance. Stimulus check, won't you cash app that? I got niggas and they said that respect they black. Politicians and they said don't know how to act. That's why we sitting on the wrong track, back to the long track. And it's okay to be rich. My mama always told me I was destined for greatness, but my mama also, she told me take care of the kids and everybody around the world that can't fight for it. So it's a Kuna Matata, beast on the water.
So next I'm going to go with my Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to take this neon green in the shade Thrash. And we're just gonna take my Morphe M166 brush, just a regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna pat that right onto my lid. And I'm kind of messy with fallout, so if I already have a full face on, I'm just gonna cut a little piece of cotton pad and I'm gonna just put that right underneath. And for another option, I'm gonna take my KatVon D Saints and Sinners palette, and this is a really nice palette. I'm going to go in with this neon green Exodus. You know, like, you can use whatever neon green you have, it don't even really matter. But I'm gonna just basically do the same thing, and I'm just pat that on my inner lid. So now I'm going to take my Morphe M433 brush, just a light fluffy brush, and I'm going to take that same shade and I'm just going to start working that into my upper part of my lid with the same color. Just keep blending.
Same shit they be pushing your buttons. Got a grown man having withdrawals. I don't mind.
So sorry about all the light, but here I'm just going to take a Morphe brush from the Jaclyn Hill collection, just a small dome brush. It's really cute. And basically I'm going to go back into that electric palette in the shade Freak, and I'm just going to start working that into my outer corner. Now once you've got that nice and blended, I'm going to get my Modern Renaissance palette again and go in with the shade Tempera. And I'm just going to dash a little bit of that right back on top where I did my transition color, just to give it a little more pop, just a little bit. Now I'm going to go back in with my Saints and Sinners palette in the shade Baptism. It's not really white shade, it's more like a off, like soft baby white. And I'm gonna take this cute little baby eyeshadow brush, and then I'm just gonna pat that onto the white still on my eye in that inner corner. So I didn't show, but I definitely did blend that Baptism in a little bit. But now I'm going to take my Morphe M631 brush, and I'm just going to go in with my SUVA Beauty palette, Cupcakes and Monsters. And I believe the name of this shade is Electric Slide, this yellow shade right here. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put it directly next to that green that's on my eye and in that inner corner. And here I'm taking that same fluffy brush we used for the neon green, and I'm just gonna blend those colors in a little bit. So this next step I did off camera. Sorry, because my camera overheated, but basically all I did was take that P. Louise white base, and then I'm also going to take this very small Sigma winged liner brush, liner E06, and literally all I did was dab a little bit of that base onto there, and I drew a fine line underneath my lid. That's it. Self-explanatory. Here I'm going to take the Chigirl Beauty palette, and next we're going to use this color in Dreamy. We're going to be using some of these glitters up here, this glitter in Nighttime, and then also this pretty pink glitter in Skyline. So literally, I'm just gonna take that first shade in Dreamy, and I'm just gonna dab that right on top of that white base there. And I'm just using a very small flat liner brush. After that's all on there, I'm just gonna go in with some NYX glitter primer, and I'm gonna take that exact same winged liner brush, and I'm just gonna take some of that NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to pat that right on top of that lavender purple color that we just put there. Just gonna pat that all in there. And now I'm just going to take those glitters, and I kind of dibble dabble in between both of them. It doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to pat that right on top of that glitter primer. And you could just keep on working it, you know, do you. Dab some more primer on there, dab some more glitter on there. You know, be creative. And now sis, your eye should look something like this. Here I'm just gonna do some black eyeliner in the bottom and top tear ducts of my eye. And now I'm going on with some mascara. I'm using Benefit, They're Real. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I'm just going to pop that onto my lashes. And if you're lucky, you got this tweezer man thing. I don't even know what it's called, but it works amazing. Okay, I love this, so that you won't mess up your eyeshadow and you could just work that mascara all onto your lashes. I love it. Now I'm just going to go back in with that neon green and just pop some more on there to clean up any mess ups. And for my lashes, I'm using the brand Ardell Professional and Natural in the number 104. And so this is the completed look. Okay, I just love the purple and then like the pops of neon green. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Okay, so that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And if you like this video, please like and don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I'll be back with another video. Thanks, bye.